1 a.m. at Wild Pig and 24-hour Comics Day has degenerated into an orgy. There's dancing, kinky sex, and a cornucopia of snacky goodness.
Crackers. Can you believe this? They child-proofed this party thing. Sure. You have to screw off the top. It's so children can't get in there and, you know, eat.
Suffocate themselves?
Yeah. No, just eat. We don't want them getting bigger.
Jimmy has started drawing. Arrayed in front of him are mysterious potions from the Orient, which will give him magical powers. Soon afterwards, it appears that Danielle Corsetto has started as well. Several non-artists are in the store lending moral support. They are soon given jobs to do.
Oh, so I just sat down and got comfortable. Now I have to go fetch everyone's stuff.
That's pretty much the idea.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like you're dating me, so to speak. He's the eater of souls.
Oh, that.
And the inspiration theory?
Yeah,
That's a resume to work for.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Drawing picnic tables are hard. See you later, boss. Thanks for coming out.
Bye, Joanne.
Panel 3. I rule.
Not much.
No, there's really not much there at all.
Yeah, he looks busy.
Outside, a nicotine-fueled artistic debate is raging.
Yeah, he's doing a splash page, so I called him a pussy.
He called me a cheater for doing a splash page.
No, what is a splash page? For those not in the know, what is a splash page?
A splash page is an entire page, which is one panel.
Sweet.
Used by artists like...
Everyone uses a splash page.
You open with a splash.
Except for Jamie, apparently.
Maybe a two-page. He called me a cheater. That's not plain and simple. He called me a cheater. Mr. McCloud, this is bullshit. This is allowed. Tell him.
According to Mr. McCloud, splash pages are allowed, as well as other time-saving ploys.
There were certain common techniques. There was the blackout panels. You know, oh my God, the lights went out. That usually sometime around page 19. There were a lot of, you know, like lone, the lone figure standing on a white background. You know, for a sense of space. I wanted a breathing room here. I wanted to breathe.
Unknown to Jamie and Bill, Jimmy has been working on a splash page and finishes it before they complete their first page.
First page.
Sweet.
He celebrates with a snack.
I did have strange food. Many moons this will take to digest.
What was in that?
With the white man's food, it passed like a stone.
You want to know what he's thinking? He's thinking a splash page. See? You didn't think of it first, mister. Gotta draw a tree, gotta draw a picnic table. Look, it's a sci-fi film. Comic. Shut up.
Jimmy is scanning brush paintings onto his computer where he scripts, lays out, fills, and letters his comic because Asians do everything the hard way. Wait, let me see if I can zoom in and get all of that.
This is a long frame. This will be repeated several times over with different fills. This is how I plan on accomplishing 24 pages in 24 hours. This is the whole comic right here.
Oh yeah, it's abstract. One of these days I'm gonna start drawing. Man, I can draw, goddammit.
We're on 2. Hour 2 already.
God damn it!
Hour 2 already? Is there like an organization for this?
This is what we call rushing.
Side. We're on page 2.
I'm almost done with page 1.
I'm done with page 1.
Yay, Jamie!
Hi, I'm Daniel Merlin Goodbury. I'm a webcomics guy. I do comics online. I've done 2 24-hour comics. So the first one I did I started it on 24 days and 12 hours and 24 minutes after my 24th birthday. And the second one I did on February 29th. So it was like the only day of a leap year, kind of thing. So the first one was fever, which was... I actually had a really bad fever at one point, and I kind of stole an idea from Grant Morrison, where you make a deal with the illness that if you write the illness into the story, it will leave you alone. And so I made this deal, and I did. The fever went away, so I had to. When I came to do the 24-hour comic, I kind of remembered that. That one worked. That one I did it within 24 hours, and I was really pleased with it. And it worked well. The second one was called Day 29, and that was really it really went very wrong. It was kind of a sequel to a series I did the year before called the Mr. Nile Experiment, which took place during the 28 days of February. And so it was like a sequel to that. I knew it'd have Mr. Nile in it. He's a character I used more than once, and I knew roughly. But then I completely ran out of ideas halfway through. I got like 12 hours into it, about 50 panels in. This was the webcomics variant where you do 100 panels. And I just completely stopped, and I couldn't come up with anything. So I was really, really upset with myself. I ended up just going to bed because I was tired. I'd been working for ages on it. And then in the shower, it kind of occurred to me I could probably use the same 50 pounds I'd already done again with different dialogue and kind of turn it into a comic about failing to do a 24-hour comic. So I kind of went back to it, and that way I managed to salvage it. So it is a 24-hour comic, and it does work. But I've logged it with Scott as the Nile variant. It's sincerely intend to make a 24-hour comic, completely fail, and then cheat blatantly to finish it.
Darling, you drawn anything yet?
Yeah, we killed
Letters.
letters.
Is there a little oh, there they were. Okay. So
Here it is.
little character sketches, but I don't think I'm gonna work with them. She's got one leg and no arms. It's all about a paraplegic that
That's sweet.
falls in love with a bust.
Alright, now that page 1 took me 2 hours to do, I think I've got my groove. I at
Hour
least have
4, he's got the second.
I at least have a plot, I think.
Well, at least you're getting
I've got a
somewhere.
splash page.
I've got 6 panels there.
I'm finally starting to draw. Somebody came up to me and Jimmy said he explained
That would be me. Jamie called me a cheater. Yo goes me a genius.
What's funny is my page 2 is turning into a splash page.
See, if anything, you're the cheater because you can just make a new page and then enlarge your first panel or something. No crates this time.
We have random artwork.
No, it's not 1,000 crates, 2,000 hours, please. Oh god.
24-hour crane day. Is it time that we consume a strange drink yet?
Ooh, yes, yes.
Okay. Who all votes for frog eggs?
What?
What are the other choices? Okay, there are frog eggs, tiny fish, eyeballs, yogurt, and andrews.
I gotta make the sound effect.
Is that Luke Perry?
No, but the guy in the suit's the only guy to ever get another acting job. He was in Happy Gilmore. He's been in lots of other things. Oh, he was definitively in Happy Gilmore. Yes. Which guy? The only white guy.
You're gonna swallow it.
Not him. The other cool white guy. Yeah. That's the one. Him. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, that one.
It's a natural. It's good. It's a natural again.
Not naturally good.
Sadly, when you type bum into Google, you get half pictures of people that crap in New York City, the other half of people's asses.
Sadly, you say?
Yeah, because I'm looking for more of one and not the other, yet I'm finding them in equal portion.
It seems our heroes have settled in. Let's meet our host.
Hi, my name is Christopher John Everly. I'm the proprietor of Wildcat Comics 2 in Kenilworth, New Jersey. Welcome to my little mad scientist experiment. In general, Wild Pig really prizes customer service and treating customers the opposite of how the other comic book stores treat them. My pathetic fixation with the medium of comic books and how it's destroyed my life, any chance at happiness, regular sex life, family, anything, begins right here. When my parents and grandmother dressed me up in a Spider-Man suit that was custom made to my size, ensuring from that point on that I would rarely, if ever, know the touch of a woman. Lost in the world of fantasy for the rest of my life.
I guess Spider-Man really is a menace.
So if you come here, you'll get fair prices. You'll get fair grading. I bathe, so you won't be appalled by human body odor. You won't have to look at my butt crack during your stay. I know how to wear my pants properly. The place is clean. We can talk about other things besides, who's the better Green Lantern.
Hal Jordan, yes! Kyle Rayner, no! That's bullshit!
And this is where I spend most waking moments of my life.
Okay.
Let's see where he spends most of his time.
Rocks. This is the Wild Pig, official, supreme awesome bathroom of doom. So please get, you don't need to bring reading material.
Sweet.
It's got, this was all taken from, I think, the 50 Best Marbles that came out a while ago.
Wild.
Right now, there's speculators going, oh my god, all those X-Men #1s!
All this and a toilet too. Okay.
Yeah, get out.
From 3:20 till 4 a.m., Jamie talks about his comic.
They wake him up going, this will be some funny shit. On the third page, you're going to get to this long diatribe with the Bug. And he's going to establish himself as I'm on page 3. I'm on the official Bendis page.
The official Bendis page.
One piece of picture, text.
That's a sexy.
But in panel 3, page 3, my whole premise is reached. And the rest of it is nothing but pure comedy. Fucking creep. He's totally insane.
At 4:10, Jimmy shoots a 30-second nature documentary. At 4:30, Corsetto finishes her first page.
Page 1, Danielle Corsetto.
Oh my god.
Is that page 1?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that really
I think this is a career in comics in the making here, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut you up over there.
Splash page, bitch.
At 4:40, all work and no play make Chris a dull boy. All work and no play make Chris a dull boy.
Red rum! Red rum! Red rum! Red rum!
What time is it again? Fuck this.
Look, I was hoping that I'm actually exactly where I want to be. Henceforth, nothing but stupid things are going to come out of my head and onto my computer.
Exactly where you want to be. That means outside smoking, right?
Too long, I need to step it up.
Bam. Kick it up a notch.
Bam.